Hey everybody, this is Kurt from MobileTechTalk, and today we're going to be reviewing and looking at an in-depth look at the Aukey LS02 smartwatch. So I know I've done unboxings already and given you a sort of walkthrough of the software and stuff, so I'll leave a link in the description for that. But this is going to be more about reviewing the device itself, see what you're getting for your money, and see if I'd recommend it to anybody or anyone at all, really, to be honest. So stick by for the intro. I will sit you down at the table. We'll do a top-down look at the device. I'll also show like a recording of the app you use as well to sort of, go through the pairing process with the device at the same time. Lovely editing stuff, I guess. Really, don't know, probably not. I'm an amateur. Yes, I will see you in a couple of seconds after the intro is done, and then we will review this bad boy and see if it's something to spend your money on. So, take care. See you in a bit, and then we'll review this device. We are down at the table now to give you, well, just like a review and an in-depth review of the device itself and see, the usual stuff you get on a smartwatch, really, going through the normal things a smartwatch should do, how well it does that certain thing, and sort of going from there, really. So, as you can see here, we have the Aukey LS02 smartwatch, of course, as we have mentioned multiple times before on this channel already. So, as you can see, the design of this watch is it's bog basic. I'm going to be honest with you, it's a bog basic device. And that's not to say that it's taking anything away from Aukey, because by all means it really, really isn't. You've got to remember, right now on Amazon, this device is $29.99. Now that is a lot for your money when I go through this device in general for you, really, like in more of a depth terms, really, is what we say. So going through the device itself and the design of it, which we're going to start off with the design first, of course. So the design of the watch is, it's a smartwatch at the end of the day. It's not going to blow your socks off, unfortunately, but that's not exactly a bad thing either, because this watch is meant to be for people that are looking for something simple, what they want fitness tracking, what it does it very well, and also, it looks the part to a certain degree at the same time. So if you go around the sides of the device, it is made out of a plastic or polycarbonate sort of design on the sides of this device. On this side, you just got one button on the device, so it's basically a back button as well as a power button. So when you go into the menus of a device, if you're in a certain menu, you can click this button here to go back to your watch screen, basically. So on the sides, you've just got a lovely sort of plastic design there, of course. I say lovely, it's plastic, of course. I mean, a lot of watches do have plastic. It's nothing to be afraid of. Plastic is sometimes in a situation you want to save money, you want to use plastic, of course. But anyway, I digress. So on the back of the device, you've got obviously the heart rate monitor, and then you've got obviously all the CE marks there, as well as the milliamp hour battery of that as well. So it's 260 milliamp hours of battery life on this one there, which sounds like not a lot at all, but you've got to remember this is a very, very small device with a 1.3-inch display, and I believe it's 360 resolution as well. So it's not going to be, it doesn't need a massive battery at the end of the day. It's a small unit and it's going to be small, of course. So the design overall, I'm very impressed with it, really. It looks very Apple Watch-like. Now, that's not to say, again, to take away from Aukey, a lot of people do exactly the same design. I mean, at the end of the day, with a smartwatch, all you can really do is square or circle. If you want to do like a triangle smartwatch, then please do, insert the office reference here with a pyramid tablet. But, otherwise, it's not really going to be something I mean, it's a smartwatch. What else are you going to do? You can only go so certain ways with the shape of a watch. So that's it. So going in further into the overall aesthetic of it, obviously the aesthetic of it even, is, it's okay, it does its job and it does it very well at the same time. So, we can't complain, no grumbles there. I'd give it a good 3 out of 5 stars, to be honest with you, on this one. So, that will add to overall score, of course, the review. So now, if we look at the software of this device as well, so the software is it's not basic, I'm not going to lie to you. Again, I keep mentioning the price of this thing, it's $29.99, it's not going to blow your socks off, but it does everything really well at the same time. So, let's have a look here for you. So, you can see here, you've got the nice watch faces here. The watch face doesn't really show much in particular, really. I mean, yes, of course, it goes into quite a lot of detail for the small screen it actually has in the first place. So, as you can see here, you've got on the top left-hand corner, you have the date. You've got the day there as well. The top right you have the weather, if it actually loads. The top right you've got the weather, so you can link that through the Aukey Fit application, and it'll go through your default weather application on your watch, on your phone, as well. Obviously the time in the middle there, and obviously you've got the second counter as well. You have your heart rate, you have the steps done, so that's the steps done for the day, and you've also got your calories burned as well, and also the distance you have done for that day at the same time. So not too shabby really, and also you have options for smartwatch faces as well. So if we go down here, so you've got your settings menu. If you go there and then go to watch face, it will show you the different watch faces. So you've got the standard digital watch, with all the details there. Got like an analog watch as well, and then if you go right here, you've got some fancier versions of the original ones really. So if I had to choose that, it will show that instead, which it's pretty good. Really, it's giving it extra features for the sake of making the experience a lot better. At the end of the day, because as much as it's nice to have a bog basic watch face, you want something to show for it as well at the same time. I suppose you're the only person that's seeing it, but still, it's still nice to see in the first place. So if we go through the software, I know I've gone through this already in the walkthrough video, but obviously I'm trying to review this as well at the same time. So the software, for what you're getting for £30, you do get quite a lot of in-depth detail. Even a Fitbit for double the price can just about do this, but this does it almost to a certain degree better, And what I'll do is as well, while this is sort of running through this and I'm running through all the details there for you, I will also show a preview of the software on the phone as well, because this is compatible with Android and iOS. It's just an Aukey Fit application. Go to the App Store, you literally just go into the application itself, you pair the device, it'll show up automatically, and you're good to go there for you. So I will show you the software for the phone as well. I mean, I've got an iPhone at the moment, so obviously I'll just show you that. But I'm assuming it'll be very, very similar on Android as well. So with the software, for what you're getting for the software, it really is amazing. I mean, the main feature I love about this is the take a break feature. Now, just to go into a bit of detail about myself, I mean, I have to do stuff from anxiety on a daily basis, so I need to take a breather every now and again, So, I mean, when I had an Apple Watch previously, this had that as well, but this just does it even better, but not even better. It does it to a similar degree. You don't have haptic feedback like the Apple Watch does, but this just shows you that a similar scenario as what an Apple Watch does. So you're not really doing anything in particular. And yeah, so it's pretty good though. I mean, it's really good, I think. The main thing as well, what I like to mention as well on this one is the heart rate monitoring is really accurate from what I can see. And you can see that my highest heart rate there at the minute was 103 because, anxiety sucks. But otherwise though, it really is accurate, like most things nowadays with heart rate monitoring. You can't really go wrong with it. You also have the sleep monitoring as well. So I haven't really tried this yet because I've got a really big issue with sort of trying watches on and sort of going to go to sleep at the same time. I don't know, I'm a freak of nature, what can I say? But otherwise, I mean, I've seen sort of reviews on it sort of from other people as well who did try this, and it seems to work pretty well. I mean, it's hard, you kind of have to trust these devices when it says you're getting rubbish sleep or good sleep, don't you really? Because obviously if you feel like you sleep like a baby, but your watch is saying you're not, then obviously who are you going to trust, yourself or a watch? That's the thing, isn't it? But it seems okay though. It seems like it could really be accurate. This is the main thing. We've also got the weather, which is great. I love this feature on this watch. For £30, you're getting basically an all-encompassing device which gives you almost everything. You're getting fitness tracking, you can track activities, you can track sports, you can track almost everything, which is amazing. And you also get a weather widget as well, which you swipe to the right, you can just go to your weather. You can also adjust this as well for the application, and you just go through here and you can just see your weather and stuff. So it really is an all-encompassing device for the money you're paying for it. It really is amazing. It really is. So if I swipe down here, let's go back here actually, let's try that. Right, so if we swipe down here, you've got some settings here. So you've got do not disturb mode, of course, like most things nowadays you get a do not disturb mode on watches. You've got a brightness toggle, which you can turn the brightness down or up if you'd like to, so I'll keep that down for now. You've also got a Find My Phone feature as well, which again, really amazing for the money you pay. I know I keep mentioning this and I keep banging on the same drum all over this video, but the real reason why this device is absolutely amazing is because of the price. If you really think about it, you get your notifications from your iPhone, for example, and your Android phone. All the main applications you use like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, all the main things you would use for social media, you get notifications on this. Yes, sure, the notification system isn't ideal, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not ideal. It looks like a pocket calculator when you get notifications up, and it looks from a technology that was announced 10 years ago, but still it looks, and it looks the part, I guess, really, so it does its job, and it does it very well. I mean, I know I've been wearing this watch for about a week or so now, and the notification system is bang on. From the Apple Watch I had previously, it's almost similar. I mean, you can't action notifications through this, you can only delete them, but still, it's nice to have that without getting your phone out at the same time. Because you're on an exercise or something, you don't have your phone out all the time and have the risk of dropping it or getting stolen or something. You've got your watch there for a reason, And the main other feature I'd like to say on this device is the fact that the battery life on this thing is quite amazing, really. Yes, it's got, what was it, 480 milliamp hour battery? Or 260, sorry, milliamp hour battery, I don't know where I got 480 from. And this battery life on this device can last you 20 days, up to 20 days, as Aukey like to put it. So 20 days battery life is absolutely gobsmacking, I think, really, because there's nothing worse than having a device where you're having to charge it every day. I mean, yes, every smartwatch does it nowadays anyway, but for a simple fitness tracker like this really is, but with extra bonus and everything else, 20 days battery life is quite amazing. And having this watch on for about a week or so now, 20 days does sound about right. I've only charged this once, and that's when I got it out of the box, because it was at 20% battery, so I thought I'd just drain it down and then bring it back up again. But I've only charged this once ever since I've got this device, so absolutely stunning and amazing, really, to be honest. It really is an amazing bit of kit. And the next thing I want to mention to you as well is the fact that this is IP68 water resistant as well. So if you're going for a swim, if you're going, if you're sweaty, if you're going for a run, you probably will be sweaty at the same time, This is IP68 water resistant, so really you're getting your bang for your buck here. And throughout this video, I will sort of show you the technical specifications of this device on a ticker at the left-hand side of the screen, or the right-hand side, I don't really know, to be honest with you. But yeah, I will show that as well as some sort of previews of the application itself, so you've got like an all-encompassing review of this. Now, if I were to give this a rating out of, let's say, just give it a rating out of 10, I don't know, let's be frugal here. So, I will give this device, I would probably say, a 7.5 out of 10. What that means, obviously you saw my notification there, of course, that's the preview there. So the 7.5, the only thing that will really change about it is maybe a slightly bigger screen to fill the bezels out a little bit. Now, that's not to say the screen on this isn't great, I'm not saying that at all, not by any stretch of the imagination, just a little bit bigger screen to see everything, and that, that will set it right as well, I think. Maybe also sort of investing more in the watch strap as well, because the watch strap is a very bog basic rubber watch strap. So I know it's for fitness, of course, but you can change them yourself. But maybe it's like an addition of it with maybe leather or something, if you wanted to use it as like a normal watch, having like a leather edition for it or something, something quite nice to add to it as well at the same time. But otherwise, this device, for the money, because this would get a lot less if it was like £60 or something, it would be in the threes or fours, because it's not. It's impressive, but not £60 impressive, if you get what I mean. It's more figuring out what the price is, what you're getting, and if it's worth it. And this is £30, and you can get your notifications, you can track your activities, you've got a really, really good app which shows you everything you can do. You can track your sleep, you can track up to 12 activities on the app itself as well. IP68 water resistant. You've got up to 20 days battery life, and overall it's just an amazing bit of kit for the price you're paying for it. So Aukey has smashed it out of the park with this. The LS02 smartwatch is a high recommend from me. I'll put a link in the description for this as well, so you know where to get this from. I got this from Aukey themselves, to be fair, for the purpose of review, just to make you aware there. But yes, that is the review of the Aukey LS02 smartwatch. So thank you very much for watching this, I do appreciate it. All the links will be in the description of where to find me, where to find MobileTechTalk and everything like that. And I will put every details of the specifications during this video, so you know exactly what you're getting for your money as well. But overall, a very, very impressive device for the low price range Aukey are trying to aim for here. Really well done, Aukey. I appreciate everything, what you've sent to me for the review and things like that. Thank you very much. And this has been Kurt from MobileTechTalk. Hope you take care and enjoy the rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Hope you take care and have a good one.